Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Number 37 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Stepping into the box, Eric Landry.
He'll
get us started
Arizona,
in this one under the
right
lights.
Fielder, number 1.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. So guys, these Nationals as they enter play here tonight, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
1 and 2 is the count.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. This guy stole over 40 bases last year, Matt. Over 40. That's a big number, especially in today's game when guys don't run a whole lot.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Eduardo Soto. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here.
Soto.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. In now, Caden Torres, and he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Gill comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Digging in, Andy McMahon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
McMahon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
1 strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box now, Michael Hutchins. As
Michael.
with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Gill is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now batting, Pedro Aponte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Manuel Uribe, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
In now, Chris O'Connor. Now, attempt here. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Striding in once again, Eric Landry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a swing and a fly ball. Barrett sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So here now's the pitcher,
Batting
number
up.
37.
The
He'll get his
pitcher,
first shot with the bat here.
37.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 3rd home run for him on the year. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
First hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
At the plate, Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Moncada.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So striding forward now, Eduardo Soto.
Number 4. Shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Soto.
Right side. Williams comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Caden Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Caden Torres.
First offering on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, Andy McMahon. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 to count. it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there on the graphic, he's off to a hot start, leading the NL in that category here for the first month of the season. Now at the plate, Michael Hutchins. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now at the plate, Pedro Aponte. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And he fouls this one off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 37. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking trying to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in, Manuel Uribe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Standing in now, Chris O'Connor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
The right fielder, number 1.
First pitch on its way.
Landry.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider laid off for a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Balls up, balls up.
Now that's popped up. Williams in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
No, that
Ball
that's
3. 3-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in once again, Yoan Moncada. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Eduardo Soto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
This is foul right side. Here comes another 0-2.
Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The left fielder, number 29, Andy McMahon.
Stepping in now, Andy McMahon. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Soto is off at first with 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Nationals on top, 3-0. Now in the box, Michael Hutchins. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it. Gill. 1 down. One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Stepping up now, Pedro Aponte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. In there at the knees, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Bennett is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. Striding in, Manuel Uribe. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mackenzie Campanella is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 27, Mackenzie Campanella. Now playing center field and batting
into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, number 37. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options for whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Chris Gill. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And now for Washington, Ezra Cortez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his off.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Landry is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Throw won't get him.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Striding in now for the Nats, Alan Bennett. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Frank Barrett. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
The batter.
Into the box, Edgar Padilla.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
Leading off the inning here at Q, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
That evens it up 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. Digging in now, Eric Landry.
The right fielder, number 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Into the box now, Yoan Moncada. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Arizona down to its last strike. Swing and a miss He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
4-0 the score tonight. Washington led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Number 37 earns win number 7 on the season and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter.